Have you ever noticed that when you go to McDonald's, no matter where you are, a Big Mac is still a Big Mac? Whether you're in New York, Texas, California, Florida, it's all made the exact same way. Have you ever thought who truly benefits from you buying that Big Mac? Well, it's definitely not you or your health, and it's definitely not the people at the registers taking the order. It's most likely the people in a corporate office that are raking in millions of dollars just because you bought that Big Mac. So let's change things up for a minute. Have you ever walked into a locally owned restaurant? It's actually quite amazing. Because if you order a burger at that restaurant, more than likely it's not going to be the exact same burger you order at another restaurant. The people behind the register are more friendly and helpful, and the owner of the business isn't somewhere far away where it can't be in touch, can't be reached and out of touch. Locally owned generally offers healthier options as well as organic grown foods. We have several of these options here in Bowling Green, and I'm sure if you look, you'll have them in your area as well. But these aren't the options you can get from McDonald's or any other chain restaurant. So today we're going to discuss the effects of eating locally on the community, what effects of eating locally has on you, and what you can do today to start to make that change. Did you know that when you buy local, you're helping to save the world? I know it may sound a little cheesy, but small impacts that you make by buying local will overall assist your community. When you buy local, the process of the food that it has to go through to your dinner plate is less. Therefore, the cutback on the carbon footprint. Food safety, or by buying local, you're assisting that farmer to stay in business. By doing this, you're promoting the continuation of the farm and the natural greenery in your community. The financial aspect is also considered as well. When you buy local, you're just putting money back into your community. When you buy local, less preservatives have to be used to maintain your food from that farm that was grown 1,000 miles away to get to your local grocery store. The food is fresher when you buy locally, of course, and it's also seasonal. Sometimes there isn't a better feeling than when you're buying food and you can pick up an apple, and a person that is selling you that apple can tell you the story about that very particular apple. They can tell you how long that tree has been producing. They can tell you what kind of fertilizer he used, how the rains that from the summers past may have made that apple even juicier than the years before. It's an amazing feeling when you know your food, rather than trying to struggle to read the ingredients of a can off the back of a can of applesauce and see all the preservatives that are in there. I understand I've given you a lot of information on the benefits of buying local today, and I'm sure you're ready to ask, how can I help? The best place to start when buying local is creating the 10% shift rule. The 10% shift rule in your home is where you begin to shift 10% of your money that you allot to certain household items, and use that 10% that you set aside to buy locally instead. So if you spend $300 a month on groceries, try buying $30 worth of groceries at your local farmer's market. If you go out and eat 10 times a month, go out one time at a local restaurant and eat there instead. These small shifts will improve your community by putting money back into it. So in conclusion, when you buy locally, you improve your local business, yourself, by getting fresher foods and ingredients, improves your local environment, and actually makes a difference that you can actually see with your own eyes. So if you apply this 10% shift rule, you can make a big difference. So the next time you go to McDonald's to get that Big Mac, just remember and consider that if you buy local, you can have fresher ingredients, and also you'll be able to put money back into your community and just not have the convenience of having to go to a chain restaurant. So I hope the next time you do go to have a burger at McDonald's or wherever you want to go, you will consider to try and go local. Thank you.